Elijah stood before the people of Israel and gave them a challenge. It was time to decide, who is the real God? Elijah boldly said, "How long will you keep switching sides? If the Lord is the true God, follow him. But if Baal is God, then follow him." The crowd murmurs but says nothing. Elijah said, "I am the only prophet of the Lord left, but Baal has 450 prophets. Let's put this to the test. We will both prepare an altar and a sacrifice, but we won't set fire to it. Instead, we will each call on our God, the one who answers with fire. He is the true God." The people nod, excited by the challenge. The prophets of Baal started early in the morning. They prayed, they shouted, they called on their God. Prophets of Baal shouting, "Baal, answer us, send fire!" They dance wildly around the altar, waving their arms. Hours passed, but nothing happened. No fire, no sign, nothing at all. Elijah watches them with amusement. He crosses his arms and speaks loud enough for everyone to hear. Elijah, mocking, "Shout louder, maybe your God is deep in thought. Maybe he's busy, or maybe he's taking a nap and needs to be woken up." The crowd chuckles. The prophets grow desperate. They shout louder, waving their arms frantically, hoping their God will answer. But still, no answer, no fire, no sign at all. Elijah steps forward and motions for the people to gather closer. He picks up 12 stones, one for each tribe of Israel, and carefully builds an altar. Elijah repaired the altar of the Lord, which had been broken down. He arranged the wood and placed the sacrifice on top. Elijah turns to the people. Elijah commands, "Now bring me 4 large jars of water and pour it over the altar." Servants bring the water and soak the altar. Elijah commands, "Do it again." More water is poured. Elijah shouted, "One more time." Water flows down the altar, soaking the wood and filling the trench Elijah had dug around it. The altar was drenched. The wood was soaked. It was impossible for fire to burn now, unless it was truly from God. Elijah stands before the altar, looking up to the sky. Elijah praying, "Lord, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, let everyone here know that you are the true God and that I am your servant. Answer me so that these people will turn back to you." A moment of silence. The crowd watches, holding their breath. Suddenly, a blinding flash. A huge fireball shoots down from the sky, striking the altar with a deafening roar. The flames explode upward, consuming the sacrifice, the wood, even the very stones of the altar. The water in the trench evaporates instantly. Fire from heaven fell, burning up everything. The sacrifice, the wood, even the stones and the water. The crowd gasps. Then, as one, overwhelmed with awe. People of Israel said, "The Lord is the true God. The Lord is the true God." Elijah turns to the people, his voice firm. "Seize the prophets of Baal. Do not let a single one go." The people rush forward and capture the false prophets. The judgment is complete. Elijah climbs to the top of the mountain. He kneels, pressing his face to the ground. Then Elijah prayed for rain. Elijah's servant stands nearby, looking out toward the sea. Elijah said, "Go and look toward the sea." Servant, looking, then shaking his head. "There's nothing." Elijah said, "Go again." The servant goes 6 more times, each time, nothing. But on the 7th time, he suddenly gasps. Servant, pointing, "Look, a small cloud is rising from the sea. It's the size of a man's hand." Elijah smiles. Elijah said, "Tell King Ahab to get in his chariot and hurry home before the rain stops him." The wind picks up. The sky turns dark. Suddenly, a mighty storm bursts forth, drenching the land. The drought is over. King Ahab races his chariot through the storm, his horses struggling in the mud. Suddenly, Elijah appears, running faster than the chariot. The power of God is upon him, and he outruns the horses, his cloak billowing behind him. And so God showed his power that day, proving to all that he alone is the true God.